Hello everyone, different guy here now. This is Shardseeker. We recently went to Megacon. As you can see on the channel, there's been multiple Megacon unboxing videos. But I wanted to show off some of the art and some of the other things that are not technically unboxings for the channel. So obviously I have the camera up. Hi. And then we'll be going over some of the art I got. I'm gonna try, this is not really my thing, but I also want to get this out of the way because I want to start putting it on things. So we're gonna start with Pixie Gloom. Like I said, not generally the content I thought I would be making. Got mainly like Chainsaw Man stuff for a lot of this. There's a bunch of Hollow Knight stuff that we're gonna go over like at the end of the video, but as you can see, the main thing is Chainsaw. I love Chainsaw Man, my favorite series. Not a big fan of the ending of part 2. I haven't read it yet, but judging by what other people are saying, it might not be like my favorite thing. I'm not a fan of the way part 2 is going on anyway, because like I'm not really a big fan of Asa. I don't know if that's how you say her name, but I'm not really a big fan. They were doing 4 for $6, I think, so I just ended up getting Luffy. I'm not the biggest One Piece fan out there, but maybe someday. Also got Scooby-Doo ripoff. Scooby-Doo ripoff stickers, the mystery chasers, obviously. You'll love to see it. And then I got a skull. We're just gonna go over some of the things I bought. Some of it's gonna go really quick, some of it's gonna take a little bit longer. Prints are gonna be at the end, gonna go over some pins that I got. And then we've got Hollow Knight section at the end of the video. So some of these don't have a thing, like a card, business card that came with it, mainly because when they were bought, that's the next thing. When they were bought, I wasn't there, so sometimes I miss getting a business card. Sometimes they just didn't have one. This is Wolf Pie Creations, and obviously, pretty obvious why I got it. But huge fan of the Spider-Man movies, huge fan of Spider-Man anyway, huge fan of Gengar and the Ghost-type Pokemon, and then obviously we got Sam and Max. The best comedy duo ever made. Personally, I need to buy, not buy it, but I need to play, what's the third game? It's like the Playhouse of Doom or something. Like the Devil's Playhouse, I think that's what it is. But these are the Miles Morales characters. Not Miles Morales characters, but Miles Morales, Spider-Gwen, and Spider-Noir. He has his little Rubik's Cube that he messes with. And then we've got, I didn't even realize I got this. This is just a cat with like cheese. It's whatever. You're gonna crack me up, little buddy. It's me, Sam. It's not hard to do a Sam impression. Yeah, sorry if it gets a little out of shot. First time for everything. Really love this soft art style though. I played the first Sam and Max all the way to completion, and then I just got stuck on the second one. No reason why. Sometimes that's just how it happens. You just get stuck on a game while you're playing it, and then you're just kind of like, I'm done playing this game. This is, I believe, Scribble Creatures. She's got very cute art. I think it's a she. The thing about this Megacon Orlando thing, Pochita art. The thing about the Megacon Orlando is that this year they seem to just have like people that just ran the shops. I don't know if that's like what they always do. Some of the people didn't know. They didn't know what certain things was, or I didn't know if it was really the creator of the artwork. So, but I got an Adventure Time print. Huge Adventure Time fan. I wish that I tried to find all the stuff that I like. So I was trying to find like regular show and Adventure Time and Steven Universe stuff and Courage stuff. There was like no Courage, the Cowardly Dog stuff there. It was actually kind of crazy when I got like a bunch of it. Like the last 2 times we went, I got like a bunch of pins. Pochita eating the bread with a jam heart on it, very cute. And then this was a print that was called Boobies, and I thought that was fucking awesome, so I grabbed that. But yeah, I try to grab as much stuff as I can, and I don't know how entertaining this all will be. I hope you all can enjoy looking at some of the art that I got. I know I'm not the best narrator. I'm kind of going off the cuff with this. Next we have the stickers. This is more stickers than anything, but it's LordBoop. I think you can buy this stuff online. They'll pay for this. This is whenever fucking Mickey's running after, what the fuck was that scene? It's when like Goofy dies. He dies. fucking dies. And they're like, "You'll pay for this." And then he fucking runs off. He takes off the cloak and he runs off. This is from Recoded, and it's whenever Riku has bugs in him. And Sora's obviously very upset about that. This is all of the Ace Attorney characters. I haven't played all of them, but I kind of know most of them. I don't know what this fucking guy's called. But obviously Miles Edgeworth is the based one, the based guy. Deltarune, obviously. Had to get the boy, had to get the Spamton. Had to get the Tenna. Now we can make them kiss in real life. So the funny thing about this is like the first 4th generation starters. I didn't notice, but you could get like the next 8, like the next 4. So you could get like I think it's like Unova on after Pearl, and then we got Sonic, and that's all you need to see about that. We don't need to talk about Sonic. I do love the little Shadow. I love the little Sonic. I don't know why Silver's there. He can get out of there. You got Eggman. You got all the boys, the ones you'd want. The only ones that are getting stuck anywhere is gonna be, I don't know, maybe like Sonic, Knuckles, and Tails, but like mainly just Sonic and Shadow. I don't know why Espio's there. Him and not like Vector or anyone else. Nearing the end, I forgot to take this away. I stopped by and I got like custom-made cards for like Pokemon playing cards. They're not all Pokemon. I think they're not all Pokemon. Obviously there's the person, there's their at for TikTok and Instagram, so I don't know if that got caught. I can't see anything. The camera is currently above head level, so I just thought, oh my god, I thought that she framed the Reze card, but she did not. -1 in my opinion. I got Shadow, obviously. I got Yu Narukami and Izanagi. I then got Chainsaw Man, Power, and then Reese. She was really nice. I don't know where that was like the actual artist. That was like the only one I think where we ran into the real artist there. I think like big question marks on this one. Like I think that was the real artist. And then we're gonna get to some of the prints, some of the other stuff. I think it wasn't a big haul. You know how it goes. So we're gonna get to the big boy stuff, and then we're getting to the Hollow Knight stuff. So first time, I don't even know if this is getting all caught, but we're gonna kind of like, I'm gonna do like a wheel. Get out of here, Sona. This is Malinois from 82, one of my favorite roguelike games. This is the person's card, I believe, Migsy.co, Instagram and Etsy, so if you want to go get stuff from there, you can. I think that's all the cards I was able to get, but she makes really good art. Again, have no idea if the person was the actual artist. I know for this next art, the guy had no idea what some of the characters were, so, which I was like, okay, well then you weren't the artist if you don't even know what like lace is. So there's her, and then this is Sonar. I forgot entirely to grab the card. This art is sick in my opinion. It's gross and sick, but obviously Sonar, voiced by Charlie, one of my favorite characters. There was a thing, I think I could get like, yeah, it's like CoatSinkLeaf. I think that's the artist. Obviously since I got Sonar, it's no boobs. Holy shit, great art. I love the like echolocation lines that are coming, like the sound waves coming off of him. It looks sick as fuck. I love it. Most of these were already kind of framed up and ready to go on my wall, and then I was like, actually, I might self-dox myself if I like get the reflection wrong on some of this. So it's gotta like come out of the frames, at least until everything's done. So now it is time for the Hollow Knight and Silksong stuff, which there is much to do, and then we'll get to the other pins that I got. So here you go. So the boy and the girl. The boy and the girl, we got both of them. I don't necessarily agree with like how his horns are. I don't think that's the normal horn. He has like a stag beetle horn, but whatever, bro. So, but I love the little pins. They're the only Silksong and Hollow Knight pin I could get there or like find. So I was really happy I found them. These are the only stickers I found, and obviously they're just like ripped from the game. Dude, the dung defender, bro. He's here. He's ready to defend that dung. I don't know. They took it from the game. Maybe added some extra shading to them. Like this one's just ripped from the game. This one has a little bit more effort. They put Bapanada at the bottom. This is just like the Knight inverted, and this was, I think, like the most expensive thing I bought out of like all the prints. This is Metal by Pitch Gold. There you go if you want to go and buy Pitch Gold. It's Hornet, obviously. You'd have to be a real dillard. I wish I'd gotten a picture because it was really sick, but you could get like stone. Like it was stone carvings of video game characters. And I think one was Hollow Knight. So that was pretty fucking sick. This is the same artist as the Malinois one, right there. So you can go and get them. It's sick. I love it. I love the void flowing around him. I got a second shot of, obviously, for Hornet. All my art prints are falling onto the floor, so you know that's just how it goes. But obviously it's Hornet. You got the silk flowing around her. I do not know if this is for Silksong. I just know that I do know that it's definitely for Hornet. I hate that I can't come up with better commentary. I just love it. There's a definite flow. I want to do this one again because I didn't know if it showed it off as much. There's definitely like a flow to it, and I really like it. When I had these framed, this guy wasn't framed and the Malinois wasn't framed, but give you another look at those. Yeah, no, really love this art. Migsy did a good job. And now we are at, like, I think of my favorite art that I've ever seen. Like, I love this scratchy style, the shading and the blending of the colors that they did for lace. I love the little, I forget what these things are called. I think they're lace wings. Lace wings. I love that she's whipping the silk around. I love that. It's just really good. It's a really good piece. Sadly, they did not have Silksong Hornet. They just had Hornet from the first game. This was like going up over my bed, I think, because I just love looking at it. It's so pretty. It's very eye candy. But this is the Hornet. I kind of like this a little bit more because it's so like hectic and scratchy. Like there's so much that like she's shrouded. She only has like barely an outline around her to like even tell you that she's there in the darkness where her like legs are. I just love this kind of like scratchy art style. Kind of reminded me of like Over the Garden Wall. I don't know if that's like a bad take. Yeah, it just kind of reminded me of that kind of like art style. I don't think... Whatever, bro. It reminds me of it. It reminds me of that, like I think title cards where it's like a super scratchy, like old rustic art style. But I love this piece. I love the lace piece. While we were there, we found plushies of Hornet and the Knight. So here's the Knight. The Knight looks normal. He's got the horns like I think that he has the horns. He's got his little cape. He's got his little sword. It's the one that's not even upgraded, so you know he's not gonna be that good at fighting the bosses. Sorry, Knight. Grabs you weird. But then we've got Hornet is a little bit she's got a very big loop for her silk. She's got a little bit of a problem, but she's very beautiful and we love her for it. She's definitely a little special, but I like it. I don't think the one on Fangamer is any better. I don't know how you do a Hornet. The only thing I could say is that you need to bring the head down like that. That actually does also make her... There you go. Fixing the head on, like, DIY fixing the head on the fly. And then Crystal Guardian got the grubbin. She'll probably show it off in one of her unboxing. The grubbin before he's eaten by the father grub. You can just do that to him. You can violate him horribly. So yeah, that's basically it. Oh, here, before we end, I will do, these are just some of the pins. I believe Crystal Guardian's already shown off this artist when she unboxed the Sylveon pins. I cannot remember for the life of me. Hold on. It is Penguchan Studios, so I had to pull that out. But yeah, this, I'm huge Zelda fan, so I've never beaten Majora's Mask. Someday, somewhere, somehow I will. I've got all Chainsaw Man stuff. It's all like Pochita and Denji and Angel and Aki, the Shark Devil, and Pochita's riding him with the flower. It's all pretty sick. That's basically it for my haul. Oh, here. I don't have the names for the artist. I think she might. This is obviously Gengar and Phantom. Phantom sucks because you have to trade him to get Trevenant. I don't even think Trevenant's that good, but I love Phantom. I love his design. I think he's very awesome, very cute, very sugoi. I almost vomited from saying that. Yeah, no, I had thought about doing an opening just one. I don't know which one I'd want to do, but I had thought about it. It's all like, it's like 2 women now, and the only thing I think I could do is like, I could do the comic books that are in the front all the time. Obviously, it's your boys. It's Adventure Time. Why does Jake look like that? That horrifying visage. It's the same as the ones for the Lord of the Rings one. Whoa, Frodo. I was like, we're having an issue. But same as those. I will delve into a little bit of it, just to have a little bit of fun. Isn't that what we're all here on this earth to do? Have a little bit of fun. This was kind of an odd one. I wasn't expecting to run into Adventure Time like blind boxes. Kind of reminds me of that one time with Max Mofo where he did like the tins blew out Ice King's asshole. Max. Oh, perfect. You don't get to see it until the reveal. Oh, we got BMO. Well, that works out for me. This is very nice. This is very nice. I very much like it. He's trapped away in a prison. Help him out a little bit. But the use of magnet. Oh my god, though. The paint job could be a little bit better on the eyes. But the boy is here. The boy is clear. Out of the blue one. If I remember correctly, these were only like $15, I think, for 2. Oh, weird. What? Okay, well that's fine. Anyway, yeah, I think these were 15. The big one was 30, I think. So I'm gonna actually shred this box open, I think. Yeah. Use the teeth. Use the teeth. That's how you do it, like an animal. Big boys have only Bebo, Ice King, and Flame Princess, so you have a less of a chance to put out. Oh, okay. Well, all right. We got the. I think this is the bro. Bro, nah. How could they? They actually castrated him. This is not okay. My boy is limp dicking it right now. Gotta. Oh no. Why'd they do that to him? Why would you do that to him? I think, take a look at the rarities, but we got the boy. Well, I think Ice King is like, oh, he's a 1 of 6. But I think in the big one, it's like a 1 in 1,000 or something. Let's look at the boy. He's the super chase. I got the boy. Ice King is the goat, as we all know. It's all getting done. Plus, I'd rather do it. I inherently have a huge love for the boys. They had to put a little cum sock on him, bro. Oh, they had to put a second one on the top. Hopefully, I'd rather not get BMO again, but I think it was me that chose this, so we got BMO. Well, you know, fake it till you make it. BMO hero. I guess you're not supposed to. Oh man, the self-talk. I guess you're not supposed to take him out. You just do that. I don't know. This is very odd. Pop culture immortalized. Yep, it's immortality something. The paint is still a little bit odd. Why is his eyes like not fully painted in? Looks like he's got like eyeshadows or eye bags, but they're upward. Oh. Alright, we got all the boys. We got Ice King. Ice King is the one that we want. And then we got Baby BMO and Papa BMO. Insert song where BMO is like with the egg in the cup and he's like, who is the mother? Who is the father? Psycho robot, dude. I hope you guys enjoyed. Hopefully it wasn't too boring. Obviously, I'm not the best at it. Did I? No. Wait, what? I thought they did. Oh, okay, there you go. But I'm obviously not like the most energetic. I'm not jumping out there and doing a bunch of shit. But I hope you guys enjoyed. Too bad we didn't get Ice King. So, yeah. See you guys.